If he would have started the season, if he would have been healthy this whole season, we'd have been talking about Zion Williamson in the All-Star game. There's no doubt in my mind that this kid would have made the All-Star game in his rookie year. Like, he's box office and he's that good.
As we all know, Zion Williamson has been dominating the NBA news for like the last month and some change. I believe he made his NBA debut January 22nd, 2020. And I make this video, today is March 8th, and he is still dominating every single headline, and deservingly so. I'm not 100% sure what the exact record was, but I know he just broke Carmelo's record for the most 20-point plus games in a row as a rookie, so he's been way better than advertised. I thought he was going to be good, explosive, dunks and all this, but coming midway through the season and dominating like he has, I don't think anybody could have anticipated this. Now, the reason I'm making this video and the reason I titled it The Zion Williamson Trap, and I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. I hope y'all understand. Basically, I'm talking about the fact that the NBA media and the fans and all that stuff, they love you until they don't. Like, I wish the best for Zion, and I think he's going to have a crazy good career barring any type of injury or something like that. But I know how the NBA media and the NBA fans go. They love you until you have an injury or until you have a few hiccups in the process of you being great. Like, look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think globally everybody knows his dominance. He's Shaq-like as far as like how he dominates on he just had like a 40 and 20 game. Like, his numbers are getting boring because he does it every day. He's great. But imagine if he has another hiccup in the playoffs this year, where if he loses in the second round to the 76ers, like say Philly just got it together and they start clicking and they stun the Bucks, then people are going to jump right back on that narrative of Giannis, he's a regular season player. His half-court offense is questionable. He can't shoot. He's not LeBron. Don't ever compare him to, like, this is what they do when you don't meet their expectations. If you want a perfect example of how the media can change on you in a matter of a year, look at Colin Cowherd, right? I know most of y'all know who he is. I put him on my channel plenty of times and all this. This is what he said April 9th of 2018 about Ben Simmons. Look at what he said.
Ben Simmons is different. No, he can't shoot, but Magic Johnson couldn't either for the first 2 years he was in this league. You're never going to rely on Ben Simmons to be your leading shooter, but he'll be dropping 23 a night like Magic Johnson, and on other nights giving you 17 assists like Magic. And on some nights, after an injury, he'll move into the 4 spot or center and play that too. This kid's an all-timer.
Now, what I just showed you was the positives. That was April 9th of 2018. Look at April 8th of 2019, literally a day short of a year. This is what he had to say about Ben.
A least improved player, Ben Simmons. You can't even argue it. There's so much I love about his game. 6'10 and a half, great ball handler, strong, finishes at the rim, plays defense, incredible vision. He cannot shoot. He's shooting 21% outside of 10 feet. Okay, you can't, God gave you all these gifts, and I'm not overly religious. But when the man upstairs gives you gifts, you have a certain responsibility to yourself to work on them. Less dating famous people, work on your jumper.
Now, my point of emphasizing those dates and literally how his attitude completely changed within a year. And to be honest, he wasn't really bashing Ben Simmons too bad. I mean, I understand what he's saying. He has so much promise for Ben Simmons because he's so good in every other aspect besides possibly the most important aspect of basketball in 2020 right now. So he wasn't really bashing him, but you can just see how the attitude can change drastically in 1 year. Like, I hate to compare basketball to boxing, but I know everybody knows about Deontay Wilder. He just lost to Tyson Fury and everybody knew about it. It was, everybody knew about it. When he was knocking everybody out and he wasn't technically, savvy with his boxing skills and all this, nobody cared. Like, nobody really pointed out, man, he can't box. He's not really that technically sound with his boxing skills, strictly on boxing skills, because he was strong. He just intimidated everybody and he was knocking everybody out. I think he had like the highest percentage of knockouts in boxing. But as soon as he lost, and the world saw his flaws, then everybody said, oh man, we've been saw this coming. Like, this is how the world shifts once you fall. I know a lot of my subscribers are young and all that, but I remember when Blake Griffin hit the scene as a rookie. Like, his rookie year was technically his second year because he got injured in his real rookie year and all that. But when he hit the scene, bro, like, he was dunking on everybody. Like, he had at least 12 bodies his rookie year. He made the all-star team in his rookie year. I'm not sure, but I think he won a dunk contest in his rookie year, and everybody compared him to Karl Malone, Shawn Kemp, Shaq. Like, they really thought this man was going to be the next godlike thing until he started getting injured, until his knees started buckling, until he started missing significant time. And a lot of that stuff he dealt with in college followed him and all this. Like, this is how the NBA media kind of, I ain't gonna say stabs you in the back, but this is how they view you after a few hiccups. So my whole point of making this video is not to bash Zion. Do not get that from this video. If you think that is the point of this video, bro, you're not watching with the right lens. I'm just saying, y'all remember Devin Booker scored 70 points? Like, the day he scored 70 points, everybody went crazy and everybody compared him to Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, Kobe. Everybody went crazy with these comparisons. He was the 13th pick. His dad, like, they made all these crazy comparisons about Devin and Kobe. What do you hear now about Devin Booker and Kobe Bryant? You probably never hear. I haven't heard a thing in probably 2 years about that comparison. And why exactly is that? Devin Booker hasn't been living up to those crazy ass, hyperbolic ass comparisons. I remember the day after he scored 70 points, the day after, I made a video. The video is kind of cringy now, but my message was clear. I was basically saying, and the video was titled, "The Problem with Comparing Devin Booker to Kobe." And in my video, I was talking about when Kobe got compared to Jordan and he started having hiccups, aka losing in the NBA finals. You know, the feud he had with Phil Jackson, his teammates, they started ripping him. Like, the media started ripping him. They went from loving him and comparing him to Jordan and all this to saying, man, this dude is nothing like Jordan. He ran out Phil Jackson. Like, this is what they do. And I'm gonna find some of those articles. I know they probably try to burn them down, but Kobe used to go through it. RIP Kobe. So I hate to kind of get on a tangent about Kobe and, you know, Devin Booker and all, Deontay Wilder and all this stuff, but I'm trying to make my point very, very clear. Do not fall for the trap of the love. Even if you look at the stars of today, LeBron James, when he first came into the league, the love. Then he goes to Miami, fails his first year against Dallas. People saying he's going to be the next Barkley. That was a thing. He had to prove everybody wrong. He went from being loved to being a villain. Kevin Durant, the exact same thing. Stephen Curry, when he had his MVP year and he tore up the league. Once he tore up the league, everybody loved him. He failed. Oh my God, Steph Curry has never had a big game. Stephen Curry has never had a playoff big game. Like, this is just what happens in the NBA. And that's why I titled this video, The Zion Williamson Trap. What they love him for today is what they'll hate him for tomorrow. And that's a bar. Like, that's a bar, bro. Like, I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna tweet that today. Check my Twitter. I'm gonna tweet that. What they love him for today is what they'll hate him for tomorrow. When LeBron first came out of high school, they compared him to Magic Johnson because he passed the ball so well. His IQ, his vision, all this stuff. Then it became, he never takes the big shot. He passes too much. He's always making the right play. He makes the right play too much. What is making the right play too much? Like, I heard that about LeBron. That's what it is. Kobe, a scorer. Now he a ball hog. Like, it's just sports, bro. Lamar Jackson, when he first got drafted, he's a wide receiver. Then he wins MVP. They fall in love with him. Then he loses to the Titans. Now he's back to being a receiver and all this. Like, this is sports. And that's why I'm saying the Zion Williamson trap. Don't fall for it. I know I'm about to mess up this saying, but it's an old saying that goes something like, don't listen too much when they love you and don't listen too much when they hate you. Like, I forgot exactly what it is, but I understand it clearly. You can't listen too much because they'll flip-flop in a matter of a second. Typically, I'll say or close the video with, if you guys like the video, but today I'm gonna say, if you guys understand the video, please leave a like, because I know this video is going to get misconstrued as me saying Zion is going to collapse and fail and fall on his face, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying what they love him for today is what they'll critique him for tomorrow. So that's all I'm saying in this video. If you guys understand this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys turn on post notifications Follow my social media sites. Do all that great stuff, guys. And as always, until next time, stay tuned.